and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here, and welcome to a different kind of video. So this video is about this. It's about the WWE Cookbook. So before I even jump right into the video, I just want to say I've worked really hard on this video. I've been working on it for like 2 weeks, so I would really appreciate, I know it's a really long video, but I would appreciate it if you guys would, if you don't have free time to watch it all now, just come back when you do have free time and you can actually watch it all the way through, because this was a lot of work, and I really do appreciate if you guys would watch the whole thing. But anyway, a shout out to Inside Editions for sending me this copy of the WWE Cookbook. Like, the WWE Cookbook isn't even out yet. Like, it doesn't come out until the middle of March. So they basically emailed me and said, we have a book coming out called the WWE Cookbook. It's not out yet. We want to send it to you early, and we want you to make a video about it. And I do want to stress this so people don't think this. They're not paying me anything to do this. They're just like, would you like a copy of the cookbook? We'd appreciate if you make a video for it. And I'm like, okay, send me the cookbook, because I think I can make a funny video out of it. And that's what I like to do. So anyway, in this video, there's going to be 3 different segments. There's basically 3 different cooking shows. So everyone's getting their own cooking show. I'm getting my own cooking show. My fiance, Michelle, is getting her own cooking show, as well as a person who lives in the closet, and his name is John Cenafan 11. So I hopefully you guys watch all 3 segments and enjoy all 3 segments, but that's basically it, and I'll shut the hell up and let you guys go right into these segments. So here we go. Oh yeah! Welcome to the... Okay, I'm not gonna do it in this voice, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome to... I guess Brandon's cooking show. That's what we're going to be calling it here today. So, this is the greatest cooking show the world has ever seen, and this is going to be the first and probably only episode. But today, I'm using the WWE Cookbook because it's an amazing cookbook, and it's not even out yet. You guys can get this. It comes out in the middle of March. It's actually on pre-order now. You can pre-order it. But WWE's publishing company was so nice, and they were so sweet, and they thought, hey Brandon, we would like you to do a video about it. We think you can do a good video about it, so how about we send you the book before it's even released? And I'm like, hell yeah! So here we are. So basically, I've chose a recipe to do out of this, and that's why I did the Macho Man stuff, because this is a Macho Man related recipe. It is on page number 27 of the WWE Cookbook when you get it. So if you're watching this after the book's out, you can get your book and follow along. So I'm doing the, oh yeah, Nacho Man Randy Savage nachos. So this book is, I just have to say this book is absolutely filled with puns, so it's like incredible. So basically, there's a lot of stuff in this. Personally, I wouldn't eat, like there's like, I guess there's like diced tomatoes and onions and stuff like that. I'm making kind of like a plainer like recipe of this, so that's kind of the cool thing about doing a recipe. Like, you can put everything in it if you like everything in it. If you don't, take some stuff out. If there's like something you think you might like in it, you put that in instead. So basically, what I'm going to be putting in this, I'm going to be using the ground beef like the recipe says. I'm going to be using the nachos like the recipe says. I'm not sure if it requires actual queso. I think it's just supposed to be like cheese dip, but I'm using queso dip here. Something that makes this the, ooh yeah, Nacho Man Randy Savage nachos is, of course, the Slim Jim. And then I'm actually going to be putting some sliced cheddar cheese on top just to have like some actual like cheesiness to it. So that's what we're going to be doing. So here we go. So WWE Cookbook, recipe out of this. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is brown this ground beef. Brown. Okay, whatever. Anyway, turn on the oh god. Michelle usually tells me which is which. I think this is what's in the front. Okay, so yeah, so basically we're just gonna brown this up. So it's like red and bloody now, and you want it to turn brown. So I'm gonna turn this brown, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so it looks like our ground beef is pretty good here, so there's a lot of grease and stuff in this, and normally you're going to want to drain it. So that's what this is. I have a bowl here to kind of catch the grease, and I have like a drainer here just to kind of make it smooth and less messy. So I'm just going to dump this in here best I can with all the grease and everything. And that stuff is not what you want, because that's not too healthy. Alright, dump it back in. Okay, so now basically what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be making a taco mix, basically. Adding taco mix, so you're making taco meat, basically. So this is just like a big thing of taco. Like sometimes it'll be in little packs for like 20 cents or 10 cents or something at the grocery store. But I just got this big thing because it's easier. You're just going to dump it out here. Alright, so basically once you get some seasoning in there, you just want to put a little bit of water in it. So I'm going to add a little bit of water and be right back. So look at Michelle, person behind the camera.
I don't know.
You don't know? I thought you took like a cooking class or something.
I can't see it from here.
Can y'all see that? Does that look like shit or not?
What do you think, Iris?
Does this look good? I think that means
She's
yes.
gonna eat it.
Alright guys, so now we're gonna take the, oh yeah, Slim Jim stuff stick thingy. So basically I got a big long one. They make the short ones, which probably would have been better just for one thing nachos. But basically, while your meat's basically simmering and almost done, I'm having trouble opening this because I suck at opening things. So, okay, there it is. So, do the, oh yeah, snap into a Slim Jim. Arr. So, basically.
Are you tasting your food?
Sure. Even though I didn't make this. So basically, I have a cutting board and just kind of slice it up. You, if you're younger and you're not supposed to be using knives, you can kind of use scissors or kind of just pull it apart with your hands or whatever you can do. Try not to cut the hell out of yourself because I cut the hell out of myself yesterday, as you can see by my thumb. That's in focus. So be careful. Be careful, kids.
And who doctored up that thumb for you?
My wonderful fiance, who's holding the camera right now, like freaked the hell out and then doctored up my thumb. Like got mad at me because I wanted to take a photo for Twitter to educate the world about the dangers of kitchen stuff. Just gonna dump all the Slim Jims in there. I probably should have got one of the shorter Slim Jims because this is gonna be like all Slim Jim, but whatever. Slim Jims are good to me, not to you, right, Shelly?
Ew.
She hates Slim Jims. I don't know why. But yet, I'm agreeing to marry her for some reason. I'm kidding, I love her. So basically...
Excuse me?
So there's that. So now I'm gonna grab my nachos off. I have over here. So here's the nachos. I get the traditional nachos. You can get actual chips, you can get the round things.
The round thing?
The round things. Or these round... Well, it's not too round, but you get the point. Probably way too much. Oh gosh. Yeah, I kind of suck in the kitchen, that's why I let Shelly do everything. And now I'm gonna take... I guess my dip here. I'm not sure if I should microwave this or if it's going to be warm enough with the meat. We'll have to wait and see. Kind of dump some of that on there. Oh yeah! Look at that! Oh yeah! So I'm gonna take my cheddar cheese now. And like the recipe doesn't call for this. This is just something I thought would be good. So try it out.
Do you also want some shreddis?
Shreddis? We call shredded iceberg. I accidentally called it shreddis one day because I just combine words randomly sometimes. So we might be putting some shreddis on here, so it's shredded iceberg lettuce. I believe I am going to microwave it just to kind of melt the cheese and all that, so pop that in for about 30 seconds. Alright, it's at 30 seconds. It just went off. Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah! Just a little bit. I do have to say, this looks pretty damn good. So I got the glass of milk, I got my Nacho Man, the Nacho Man Randy Savage. Nachos here. My glass of milk, and this is the machoest of macho meals, I guess. So I'm gonna try it out. I don't know if it's gonna be good or absolutely terrible. We're gonna find out. So make sure I get a piece with everything on it. I lost my Slim Jim. Slim Jim alert. Slim Jim alert. Let me try here. Okay. Oh my god. You guys should definitely try this out. This is the Nacho Man, Randy Savage. Oh yeah! And thanks for watching Brandon and I's Cooking Show, and don't know if there's gonna be a future episode. There might be, but hope you guys enjoyed it.
And welcome to Shelly's Cooking Show. Today we are going to be doing a recipe out of the WWE official cookbook. I don't know about you guys, but I think breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So with that being said, I am going to make you guys a delicious, quick breakfast that are just tiny little bite sizes, and they are going to be the bakishtas. So you need to pick yourself up a WWE official cookbook so you can follow along with me when I make this delicious breakfast. So, the great thing about quiches is they're little tiny omelets pretty much, so you can basically put whatever you want in them. So I'm going to do a little bit of a rendition of this recipe, so it's not going to be completely exact, and you guys can also do whatever you want with it. So basically the foundation of a quiche are eggs, pie crust, milk, and cheese, basically. And you can also put whatever else you want in it. Like, for example, the quiches we are going to make today are going to be bacon and ham quiches. So obviously bacon and ham are going to be also a main component. Okay guys, so basically I'm making mini quiches. So a regular quiche is like pretty much a big giant pie or whatever. But I'm going to be using a little muffin tin here to make the mini quiche. So basically what you want to do and start off with is take your muffin tin or, you know, pie tin or whatever you're doing, and you just want to lightly coat it with your cooking spray, like so. See, now you are all lightly coated and ready to go. Okay, so my workstation here is all prepped and we have our pie dough. This is just a regular puff pastry or whatever you want to use. Now, what you want to do is you want to create obviously little circles, which you would use with a biscuit cutter, which I don't have one of those. So what we're going to do is improvise, which you have to be great at when you are cooking because you don't always have the tools that you need. So I'm just gonna take a measuring cup like this. It's perfectly circular and kind of about the size that we need. And what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna go like this, and we're going to make an imprint on the pie crust, like that. Okay, so now that we all have our little pie crust circles here, we are going to put them in our pie tin if you're using the mini quiche, if you're following my recipe. So what we're going to do is we're just gonna insert it like so, down into the bottom of our muffin tin. Okay, so now that we're done with the base, now we need to take this excess pie dough and we're just going to take strips off and we're going to put it around the sides so it's completely encased. Obviously the crust doesn't have to be perfect. Obviously it's going to be jagged, so you just press it in there and kind of manipulate it around the edges. Okay guys, well now that that's done, I have our little pie crusts in our muffin tin, and as you can see, they're not perfect, they don't have to be, and we are going to pre-bake this in the oven at 375 for 15 minutes, and then we're going to make our egg mixture, and then we're going to put that in the pie crust, and then our bad boys will be set to eat. Those in there, like so, and just wait 15 minutes. Okay, so our pie crusts are still baking in the oven, but while they cook, we are going to make our egg mixture, which is the main component of our quiche. The recipe calls for half and half, but unfortunately we don't have any of that, so again, we're gonna have to improvise and just use regular milk. Now, again, we are making a ham and bacon quiche, so obviously our other main components are ham and bacon as well as cheddar cheese. And we are going to take our egg, obviously, and crack it into our bowl like so. Okay, so then you're gonna take a whisk and about a cup of half and half milk, whatever you have, and you're just gonna pour it in here. Okay, so now you got your basic egg mixture, and we are just going to add a little bit of seasoning, so about, I guess it's a teaspoon or a tablespoon, I can't remember. Just a pinch, really. A pinch of salt, some pepper, dash of paprika. You want to be very, very careful with paprika. So this is just pre-cooked bacon because cooking bacon takes a long time, and so, and very tedious. Okay, so the timer just went off for our pie crust, so that means that we have to get them out of the oven so they do not burn. So I'm gonna do that right now. Ooh, they look nice and fluffy. Don't turn your oven off because you want to keep it hot. So, go back to our egg mixture, and now we're gonna add our ham. So, simply same thing with the bacon, just want to tear it up. like so. Kids, don't try this at home. Have an adult with you. You don't want to get bloody fingers or, you know, chop your fingers off or anything like that. So, I'm actually right-handed, so I'm actually gonna switch hands. And we are going to use this like so and grate our cheese. The recipe calls for 1.5 cups of cheese, but honestly, I'm a cheeseaholic. And now we are going to turn back into our workstation where our pie crusts are sitting so we can pour our mixture into our pie crusts. Just kind of ladle it in there and such. Just get a good amount. Oh boy. There we go. So we're just gonna pop these in the oven and we are going to wait another 15 minutes at 375 and then they should be all done. Okay, so we just got our quiches out of the oven, so we're gonna go check on them and I'm going to show you what they look like. So here you have it. This is our mini little ham and bacon bakishta, courtesy of the WWE Official Cookbook. And that is all, everybody, for Shelly's cooking show. See you next time.
WWE Cooking Show. Oh, I'm so excited. Brandon actually let me do my own cooking show. Okay, so, they actually didn't used to let me in the kitchen, so this is kind of fun. Oh gosh, I've never been able to see what's in the cabinets. Oh, is this how Brandon looks so ripped? Flour. I like flour, guys. You look at like even like cupcakes and like cakes and like flour. I love like cupcakes and stuff. Like it's really oh, it doesn't taste like a cupcake at all. What the?
Him.
Does he just eat anything like that's in the kitchen?
If we
Even
put rat poison in front of him, do you think he would eat it?
Oh yeah, you got a good idea there.
No, don't do that.
Come on.
That's then they're gonna know it was us. He died.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. Ugh. That was a terrible idea. Ugh. Alright guys, so when you're in Brandon's kitchen, I've learned don't try stuff because everything here is weird. It doesn't work like in my kitchen. So anyway, apparently WWE sent Brandon this cooking book. This cooking book is called the Official WWE Cooking Book, and I was just so excited when they sent this to Brandon because I'm like, I wonder if there's any John Cena recipes in here. So of course I had to go in here and look. So on the desserts page, on page 101, it says there's John Cena Fruity Pebble Treats. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's like Rice Krispie Treats, but it's like Fruity Pebbles, so that's cool. So we go to page 101. Fruity Pebbles, look at this. John Cena Fruity Pebble Treats. Isn't that amazing? Okay, so basically I went through all the ingredients and I went to the store myself. I walked there because I'm not old enough to drive. So anyway, I got all the ingredients here. So it calls for Fruity Pebble cereal, of course. So I get the Fruity Pebble cereal. Unfortunately, they didn't have the one with John Cena. Like, what's up with that? So I went up to the lady that works there, right? And I'm like, hi, my name's John Cena VH11. And look, I want the Fruity Pebble cereal, but I want the one John Cena. And she's like, we don't sell that anymore. And why do you sound like an idiot? And I'm like, that's very hurtful. And then I cried and left. But it's okay now. I've moved on and I've considered that she's just a bitch. So anyway, this is the Fruity Pebble cereal. I got that. And something weird in the recipe is it calls for something called crispy rice. Crispy rice cereal. I don't believe I've ever heard of crispy rice cereal. I've heard of Rice Krispies, but never crispy rice. So basically, I went to like 6 different stores, and I asked around, and no one's ever heard of it either. But finally, I found it at this place called Koger. So at Koger, they had crispy rice cereal. So we got that, and then we got the mini marshmallows also at Koger, and then yeah, that's basically it. That's all you need. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And of course, you have to have the butter. That's another thing I love. I just love it with butter. Yeah, guys. So anyway, crispy rice. We have the crispy rice cereal. We got the fruity pebbles. We got the marshmallows. We got the pot. We got everything we need. So let's go ahead and make these guys. All right, guys. So I'm gonna be following this recipe as closely as I can. So we're gonna put it up here. Damn it! All right. So basically, what are we doing? Aluminum foil? What? No. We have to have spray here, right? Yeah, spray. So we have the spray.
Oh.
Wow.
God, that was a waste of really good cooking spray.
Okay, so, like, he cannot hear anything we're saying for some reason. He's just, like, focused on the camera.
Hello?
Hi, Cenafan. Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Oh, my God. Okay,
Oh my
so...
God. He's gonna make himself go blind spraying random shit in his face.
Whose idea was this?
Why'd you let him in the kitchen?
I didn't let him in the kitchen. He saw the Cenafan recipe. He saw the Cenafan recipe.
Why did you let him in the kitchen?
I didn't let him in the kitchen. It was the Cenafan recipe, and he was just wanting to do it. He cried. What am I supposed to say?
You slap him in the face like a grown
I'm gonna
ass.
slap him. Like, oh. Buttery. Okay, so basically, we're gonna take that, and we're gonna put that to the side, and then I believe we're supposed to melt the marshmallows. And how many marshmallows do we need? 4 cups of marshmallows. There's 9 servings in this, so 9 servings is like 6 cups, right? Yeah. Alright guys, so it's almost melted here, so we're just gonna mix it. Why do I always do this to myself? Oh. Alright, well I think we're gonna put a little more butter in. Oh. Oh, I know, right dog? Oh. Okay, so we're just gonna let that melt, then we're gonna mix it up, and I believe we put the cereal in then, so yeah, so camera lady, come over here with me, and we're gonna switch up the angles, and we're gonna mix up the cereal, and we're gonna make the John Cena Fruity Pebble Treats! Alright guys, I have the slapping device, and I'm just gonna kinda like mix up. I don't know if you guys can see in here, but I'm just kinda like, oh. Let's try. Oh, it's like s'mores! Ooh! Ooh! I think it's gonna blow! Alright guys, it looks like the butter and the what's the word? Marshmallows are like mixed together pretty well, but they're still like chunky. We don't want them to be chunky, so we're gonna mix until it's all smoothness, and then we're gonna put in the crispy rice cereal and the fruity pebbles that doesn't have John Cena on it. Why are you here? I want Cena! Okay. Anyway, we're just gonna mix this up. And then we're gonna dump some of this. Like that. Sorry, WWE Cookbook. I messed up. I messed up the measurements. I'm sorry. But your cookbook's amazing. I like the John Cena recipe. I know this just came out of the pot and it's probably hot, but let me try it out. Ah! Every time! So, now basically, we're gonna put it in this thing. I don't know if it's gonna fit, but we're gonna try our best. Oh, yeah! Oh, colorful! Alright, so the cookbook says to use like a can to mash it down because it'll make it more compact so it's not all like, ugh. I don't have a can, so I'm just gonna use this thingy, so mash. Alright, that looks pretty good. So now basically you're supposed to put this in the refrigerator for an hour. I'm kind of impatient, but I'll try my best for an hour, and then we'll see how it turns out. So I'm just doing catchphrase, Brandon. Please don't sue me. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright guys, so it's been about, I don't know, like, it's been a little while. They've been there a little while, guys. So basically, hopefully they're done. I'm so excited. Ooh. Oh, they look so good. Look at that, guys. Okay, so basically, ooh, they're very sticky. So we're gonna try to cut these right now, and I'm gonna eat them, and then I'm gonna take them so they don't get anything, and they can clean up all this mess. So let's try to. Let me still very serious. I'm gonna do slice and dice. Okay, so we're basically gonna. Ah! Ah! Every time I just need to be worth it out. We got a plate here. Got anything to get them out with? A little bit of pork. Ooh! Look at that! And that is the John Cena, whatever it's called, the John Cena Fruity Pebble Rice Crispy Rice thingy. Let me try it. Ah, that's good! Woo! Why does this taste like rat poison? So there you guys have it. That is the 3 different cooking segments. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. The WWE Cooking is really amazing. Like I said, they're not paying me anything to promote it, so it's just cool. Like if you like cooking, and you might want to look at like some of the funny puns they do in here, and some of the funny things they come up with, and the cool recipes and stuff. You should pick yourself up one. It's on pre-order right now. I looked on Amazon, it was on pre-order. I don't know if it's on pre-order anywhere else, but anyway, it's a cool book, and I actually enjoyed doing this video a lot. It was a lot of fun. And if you guys want more videos like this, let me know down below. And as well, you should let me know, what was your favorite cooking show? Like, whose cooking show did you enjoy the most? Let me know down below, and hopefully you guys like this video. So yeah, make sure you give this video a like, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for all this amazing content. Hopefully it's amazing. It's absolutely free to subscribe, of course. And yeah, thanks for watching. I guess this video is long enough, and I'll let you guys continue throughout your day. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.